Did you know that the humble noodle, a staple in many of our diets, has a history as twisted and turns as the noodle itself? Now let's take a moment and journey back in time to when the first noodle was born. It all began in China around 4,000 years ago. During an archaeological excavation in the Lajia site, a bowl of noodles, perfectly preserved for centuries, was unearthed. These noodles, crafted from millet, are the earliest evidence we have of the existence of this beloved food. Ever wondered how noodles are made? The art of noodle making is a spectacle in itself. In the traditional hand-pulled method, a lump of dough is repeatedly stretched and folded onto itself to create strands of noodles, a skill that requires strength, precision, and years of practice. In contrast, modern noodle factories use machinery to knead, roll, cut, and dry the noodles, producing thousands of noodles in a matter of minutes. And the ingredients? They vary from wheat, rice, and potatoes to more exotic ingredients like seaweed and spinach, each adding a unique flavor and texture to the noodle. From traditional hand-pulling to modern machinery, the process of making noodles is as diverse as the noodles themselves. From China, noodles began their journey to other parts of Asia, like Japan and Korea. This migration was facilitated through trade and cultural exchanges. In the 9th century, the Arabs during their travels brought noodles to the Mediterranean world. The Italians, who are often mistakenly credited with the invention of pasta, didn't get their hands on noodles until the 13th century. This was when Marco Polo, the famous explorer, returned from his travels in China, bringing with him the noodle. As noodles journeyed across continents and cultures, they found their way into many iconic dishes around the world. In Japan, the humble noodle transformed into the popular ramen, a hearty bowl of noodles served in a savory broth, often topped with slices of pork, nori, and scallions. Venturing west in Italy, we find the classic spaghetti bolognese, where noodles, now known as spaghetti, are served with a hearty meat-based sauce, a staple in every Italian household. Further east, in the bustling streets of Thailand, noodles take on a fiery avatar in the form of pad thai. This dish combines rice noodles with a range of ingredients like tofu, shrimp, peanuts, and bean sprouts, all tossed in a tangy, spicy sauce. From the spicy streets of Thailand to the traditional Italian kitchens, noodles have truly conquered the world of cuisine, becoming a versatile and beloved ingredient across the globe. Now you might wonder about the origin of the word noodle. The term noodles comes from the German word Noodle, meaning paste with a shape. This word aptly describes the process of making noodles. They are made from unleavened dough that is rolled flat and then cut, stretched, or extruded into various shapes. There exists a plethora of noodle types, each unique in its own way. From the thin, long spaghetti of Italy to the thick, chewy udon of Japan, noodles take on different forms based on the culture they are from. Eating noodles is an art in itself. Just as noodles vary from culture to culture, so does the manner in which they are consumed. In Japan, it's not just acceptable but encouraged to slurp noodles. This not only cools them down but also enhances the flavors. Meanwhile, in Italy, the art of eating spaghetti involves twirling the long strands elegantly around a fork, often aided by a spoon, to avoid any splattering of sauce. And then there's China, where noodles are often lifted high before taking a bite, a testament to their length and quality. Whether it's slurping, twirling, or lifting, each culture has its own unique way of enjoying noodles. Truly, eating noodles is an experience like no other. And what about the country that's famous for noodles? Unquestionably, that would be Italy. Their adoration for pasta is unparalleled, with an estimated 63 pounds consumed per person each year. But let's not forget China, the birthplace of noodles, where noodles are still a crucial part of their culinary tradition. When it comes to the best noodles in the world, it's all a matter of personal preference. Some may argue that the best noodles are found in Japan, with their array of ramen shops and udon stands. Others may claim that nothing can beat a bowl of Italian spaghetti bolognese. If you're curious about the most expensive noodles, your search ends with the Golden Opulence Sundae from Serendipity 3 in New York City. This dessert includes a noodle made from edible gold and costs a staggering $1,000. Noodles, apart from being a delight to our taste buds, also symbolize longevity in Chinese culture. The longer the noodle, the longer the life, so they say. So next time you're slurping up a long noodle, remember, you're also toasting to a long life. While noodles often get a bad reputation for being high in carbs, they can also be part of a healthy diet. Whole grain noodles, for instance, are high in fiber and can help keep you full for longer. So there you have it, the fascinating journey of noodles, from their ancient origins to their modern-day variations. From being a symbol of longevity to being a comfort food for many, noodles have come a long way. They are a testament to human ingenuity and our love for good food. So next time you enjoy a bowl of noodles, remember you're not just eating a meal, you're partaking in a piece of history. Remember, the journey of the noodle is as diverse and exciting as its many variations. And just like the noodle, may your life be long, twisted, and full of delicious experiences.